Three, two, one. Welcome everyone to Instant Story episode A19, I think, right now. Yeah.
19?
Yes, in the story episode 19, as we talked last episode, we are going to discuss this title. That
Yes.
things bodies can do
Yeah.
after death. Apparently, this is interesting topic we can share with the world.
Yes.
And hopefully we can find one lesson or two that make us more appreciate what happened to our body.
Yeah.
Things that attach in our
Yeah,
body.
because we will not know what they can do after we die, right? Yeah, because we have died at the time, and then parts of our body can still work.
yeah. That means the meaning of control is like illusion. That
Yeah, okay.
is it true that when we think that we have control over our body, it's just simply illusion? It's not real because when our brain start working, it seems our body is doing their own thing.
Yeah,
their own
because
job.
the instruction will come from our brain, right, actually, yeah? So our brain can instruct our hands to do something, our feet to walk, right? Something like that. So if our brain
Dead.
is really dead after we die, but some parts of our body can still do something.
Yeah, it could be something that we'll fine.
I don't know.
And that's is it? Do you think it is creepy thing or something we should give respect that we have? That there is something that we cannot control, but still working on the background that we don't realize.
So the question is, if when we are still alive, the instruction will always come from our brain. So after we die, where do the instructions come from?
Yeah. Who give the command of our brain?
Yeah.
So who we are? Who are you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's kind of strange because sometimes I look myself in the mirror and then sometimes when I ask that question, who are you? So I become confused. I be like, oh come on, it's very scary to imagine because it seems like, oh yeah, it seems I have control, but no. But when I keep asking that question and looking my physical experience on the mirror, I feel like the more I go deep, the better I feel like this sensation getting creepier and creepier and creepier.
And it becomes strange. Getting strange, more strange and stranger. Right?
When I call memory, I feel like, oh my god, who is this? What is this?
What is this? What is happening to us?
Who is me actually? But why am I in this body?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's reveal the fact, yeah?
Yes, let's reveal the fact. And you were going to read the opening,
Okay,
and then
okay.
later we're going to translate this automatically on the video, I think. So let's start our discussion.
Where is the lamp here?
This one.
Hey. Oh yeah.
It's okay. I think as long you can see the face is bright enough. Do you need another light, maybe? Because I don't know. Because I'm afraid it will annoy your movement, so I let the here. I let it here so that it's not annoyed. Oh my god, what happened? So that annoy you again. I don't know, man. I think just let it go.
Yeah.
This is
That's
really-
okay, that's okay.
Like this. I don't know. Oh my.
Because the light is lower here.
That lower, maybe you can add the light from here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Ah.
Okay. Sorry for the little break, everyone.
Thank you.
So, let's continue our discussion
Okay.
and reading process. So,
Alright.
let's begin.
Okay, so let's now we get to episode 19.
19,
Yeah. Okay. The title of episode 19 is 10 creepy things our bodies actually can do after death.
Yeah.
The period soon after death can seem like a strange thing. Yeah, I have told you it's strange, yeah?
Yeah.
During this time, the body undergoes various changes, shifting from living to being completely dead. Yes, of course. While some of these changes, such as stiffening and changing color, are seen on crime TV shows, others seem a bit far-fetched for even the human body. Still, the things corpses can do are shocking and a bit creepy.
Yeah.
From giving birth
What?
to having an awareness that it's dead. The changes that occur in the body after death. seem almost too unrealistic to be true. The following list is not for the faint of heart or stomach. Okay. Number 10.
Okay. Move.
Stories of dead bodies sitting straight up have been told throughout the years.
Yeah.
Yet the probability of such drastic movement occurring is slim to none. The body can, however, make slight movements after death, though the movements do not at all resemble ones that a person would do while alive. They can still be startling for those around them. Cavaliers can do such things such as twitch, move, and even clench muscles.
Okay.
This occurs because the muscles of the body are still receiving nerve or signals to contract or even relax, causing it to seem as if the corpse is moving despite being dead. Once the adenosine free
Wait.
or ATP is depleted, the body will make its final movements, which can be seen in fingers clenching, hands moving, toes wiggling, and muscles twitching. Another factor in strange movements is how the person died. If there is excess calcium, a change in temperature, or, in some cases, a violent death or even electrocution, the body can demonstrate such movements. This process occurs between the time of death and rigor mortis. So if anyone tells you they have seen a body sit up, they have probably just trying to get a rise out of you. Oh my God. So actually, our muscles, our fingers actually, or our body, the main body, can still move a little bit. After the death of us.
And it reminds me to vampire.
Vampire.
Chinese classic.
Favorite Chinese. And when we want to stop them, we have to put on their forehead. It's like that's it. What do we call it? It's like a jimat, right?
Mantra.
Yeah.
You can do that to Indonesia.
I always watch this movie after school because if I'm not mistaken, it was aired at about 12 o'clock. On RCTI. It's
pretty legend and good.
Yes, of course.
I'm waiting that moment.
Yeah. At the time, I was still elementary school, if I'm not mistaken. Then it was one of my favorite show. I mean, my favorite TV program. It was not creepy at all. It was comedy, Comedy horror.
Dark comedy little bit.
Dark comedy.
But not too dark.
Yeah, it was because it was about vampire. So the vampire could be funny at that time. In that movie, could be funny. Yeah.
But because I got related to this discussion about this vampire that walking on their own will.
Like zombie. How about zombie?
I don't know about zombie.
Zombie is dead, right? I mean, they are from dead bodies that rise up again after the death, and then they could walk, they could attack other people.
But they're still rotting, right? Different from the Chinese vampire, they're still healthy. But Western vampire, apparently they can attack people, but they cannot stop their rotten body. It seems keep rotting. I mean, but eventually it's not stopped. But from the different Chinese Dracula, it seems they are healthy and stronger and powerful still.
Powerful, yeah. And they are same as vampire from Western. They need blood, right?
Yeah, there's blood.
Yeah, they need blood.
That's the similarity.
Yeah, to be alive. To be alive. Or to survive. Let's say to survive. That's why they attack human.
But maybe the classic story of the past, it could be true that they. But is there anything in Indonesia happen? Indonesia? Why Indonesia have no vampire?
Yeah, we have to talk about ghosts, right? I mean, vampire is especially from Western.
And Chinese.
They did not. Oh yeah. But they have different appearance of vampire. They are wearing classic Chinese uniform. Not uniform. Yeah, classic
from the
Chinese clothes.
From the empire of Chinese.
The dynasty.
The dynasty
of Chinese. Yeah. So it means that maybe they came from the dead bodies of soldiers.
Yeah.
Of old Chinese
Government officials
kingdom.
during dynasty or something.
The Ming dynasty.
Mine
Something
is-
like that. All right. So it still exists until now. Vampire of Chinese, something like that. Maybe it will become more modern, right?
Yeah.
It still exists now.
Because we don't see it anymore on TV.
Yeah. This doesn't continue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie procedure, movie producer.
Producer.
Hong Kong movie producer stop making it.
Stop making this kind of movie. Yeah.
But it doesn't mean Chinese vampire folklore is gone. It could be
Yeah, of course, yeah.
somewhere eating people, maybe still in the rural area of China.
In the local area.
Local area.
Yeah, they still believe that there is
Life.
this vampire, a live vampire.
some evil, something, some evil and eating blood, something. But some others is harmless, something like that.
Harmless, yeah.
But Indonesia also has many Chinese graveyard too, right?
Yeah.
But the story, the story is not imported to our nation? Because Chinese civilization has been here hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of our Japanese island. The Chinese is here,
Yeah.
and they are buried the same way as
the Chinese culture
on the mainland.
Yeah.
But the story about vampires not spread here. Maybe it is only available in Chinese land. Maybe it's depending on the land. So when the land is different, the chemical mixture of the land is different. So they don't tend to be a vampire.
Yeah.
Maybe Japanese land and Chinese land has different chemical construction. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you know the famous Chinese graveyard here?
No.
Pandu.
Okay.
Pandu graveyard near Pasteur. Yeah.
Maybe
Pandu
there is here.
Pandu graveyard, Pandu pemakaman Bandung lah.
Pandu pemakaman
Bandung.
Oh, something like that. Oh, that's pretty scary. This one,
So,
Mysterium Legenda. Is it Pemanda in it?
yeah, the Pandu is Chinese graveyard, as far as I know. But I have never heard
Vampire.
ghost story about vampire. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it like Chinese story? Like that one?
I have never heard about the ghost story at Pandu graveyard. But it's still like pocong, kuntilanak, something like that.
So the Chinese ghosts do not resurrected from the graveyard?
Yeah.
Although most of them is
They
Chinese.
are afraid to come up.
Although they are buried with the Chinese tradition, right?
Yeah.
With Chinese clothing tradition.
Yeah, maybe they are same, right? When they are buried, they have same what's that? Steps of burying the dead bodies, right?
Pandu is old graveyard or
Old graveyard.
since before we independent? Since before Independence Day, maybe?
I don't know it exactly, but it is the most famous Chinese graveyard in Bandung.
Most of them
If we talk about Chinese graveyard, our mind will go to Pandu.
But they no.
I have never heard about Chinese ghost story here.
That's a big question mark, right?
Yeah.
But they've been there for 100 years. Why they don't tend to be vampire? the one this Chinese ghost style, and then
Is vampire the one and only ghost in China?
Yeah.
We have many kinds of ghosts.
yeah.
But China has only one.
I think so.
It's
I think
all-
so.
And
From the
it
movie,
is vampire. Vampire comes
Yeah.
from Western only. They
Yeah.
don't have another imagination of making ghosts, right?
Maybe because imagination. I mean, sir. Because our grandfather imagination is wilder than
Yeah. And more creative.
It could be so different style of ghost resurrected
yeah.
from our memory.
Yeah. Even Japan is near China, right?
Yeah.
But they have more ghosts.
Yeah.
Like Sadako. Sadako is like kuntilanak.
Yeah.
Apa? Toshio.
The Chinese children.
Child ghost. It's like tuyul.
Yeah.
But China has no ghost like that. I mean, there is no
According to our knowledge.
ghost movie
Yeah.
from China that show ghosts like in Japan? Yeah. Oh.
That's a big question mark about the vampire thing.
Yeah. But if we talk about the bodies can do after we die, so vampire is one example. Yeah, example that
it could be real.
So zombie is a ghost or still human?
It could be on the transaction between human, the dead and the living.
Yeah.
The living
on the border.
And the border.
The border between life and death.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like they're at the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
So if they move down, they will go to the afterlife and they cannot be resurrected. But when they're still hanging around on the edge, we can resurrect them and then use them
They
for our
can
advantage.
go back to our world. Gitu.
Yeah. We can use them to annoy other human beings.
Yeah. And make them into movie, yeah? And we can make it into industry.
Yeah, based on the ghost story. Okay, pretty interesting. The next is weirder because give birth. It's like,
Yeah, it's
the ghost.
special for women. Yeah.
Well, kuntilanak.
Gombel.
Gombel.
Sundal bolong.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot.
something like that.
Susan, you know the Susan thing?
Susana.
Susana. It was Sundal bolong, right? I mean.
Sundal bolong, yeah.
Okay, let's continue this. Give birth, number 9. Unfortunately, death does not have a moral compass, and anyone, even those who are pregnant, can fall victim to its embrace. Giving birth while alive is a beautiful example. What?
Yeah, no. So it's every woman's dream to give birth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
to get married, to
yeah.
give birth, and to have children is our dream, lah.
Yeah.
It's not only woman's dream.
Yeah. Giving birth while alive is a beautiful experience. Giving birth after one has died is the complete opposite. Especially for those dealing with the dead body. These births are referred to as coffin birth. Wow. Oh, that's new. Due to them happening inside coffin.
Yeah.
Basically, the pressure of gases building up within the deceased. Basically, the pressure of gases building up within the deceased pushes the fetus out. The fetus has to be positioned in just the right or wrong way for this to occur. Even though most of these cases of coffin birth occurred during times without the benefit of modern medicine, they still happen to this day. Okay, in January 2018, a woman in South Africa who had died suddenly 10 days prior shocked people at the funeral home when they saw that she had given birth inside her coffin. The woman had been 9 months pregnant at the time of her death, and all arrangement for her funeral had been made when the staff made the spine-chilling discovery that her body had expelled the fetus after death. But the question is the baby still alive or?
Nah, that's the big question. And if the baby was born in the coven, it means the coven was not yet buried.
Yeah, because they are Christians.
It was still recovered, right? I mean,
because they are using Christians ceremony, so they have to wait for a few days, right?
But it's 10 days, right?
Yeah. Is it too long? I don't know.
10 days prior. I mean, before she was dead, and then 10 days after, she gave birth, right?
Yes.
In the coven. It means 10 days in the coven. And the coven was not yet buried into the ground.
Maybe that's the ceremony when the South African buried their dead.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe
And this is
too
too long, right? To wait for the bury ceremony.
Yeah. Maybe because they have different culture, background,
maybe,
and maybe Christian or something like that. So they wait for 10 days.
Okay, maybe.
And
then when they opened the coven,
maybe check it for the last time.
There was a baby, and maybe the baby was crying, so they could hear the crying of the baby.
Maybe we have to research more.
Yeah,
it's
possible, right? I mean, why did they open the coven after 10 days, right? Was there any curiosity on their mind, so they opened the coven?
Maybe that's, as I already mentioned, maybe that's for the final goodbye. before they say forever.
Okay.
Maybe that's what these people do when they bury their dead. I mean,
before burying the coffin, yeah.
Yeah, they let their death maybe in the main room, and then everybody can say the last goodbye. And then this is the last day maybe. And then they to check it out maybe this, and then they say. They see it for the last time, and then this is what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what happened to this Sundel Bolong too.
But Sundel Bolong always brings the baby, right?
Death baby.
Does he bring the baby, right? I mean, when
no, sometimes they are without the baby is not there anymore, but with her whole back.
Yeah, okay.
They
after
annoy
giving
living.
birth,
Yeah, it could be, but what they are. From their
what
their
is
back?
the cause? What is the cause of that back hole, right?
Yeah.
What is the cause?
So the baby is not. I mean, what's it?
Did not get out from.
Perutnya nggak di depan tapi di belakang.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense. Because on your back there is a backbone.
Yeah, backbone.
There is no space for new people, no
so
human.
How could it be, right?
Because that's from the our mythology. I mean, there's no explanation, not yet research to conduct to answer that question. Maybe maybe it's never happened in the United States. There is no.
So there is no bolong.
But there's no research conduct to research what happened to that event. Maybe if they knew, they will make research how they from her back. It makes no sense. I mean, how the baby exit from her anus? How? I mean, how we can slip to the back and then go to front back? I mean,
but the baby normally comes out from the uterus. Uterus,
yeah.
Rahim,
uterus.
Nah, not from the anus, right? I mean,
that's kind of weird.
Yeah, little take a poop, yeah. Okay. Or what's that? Caesar operation. Yeah. But Caesar operation, is always from the front. I mean, from the stomach.
Yeah. From the
from the stomach. There is no Caesar operation from the back, right? There is no way. Maybe I don't know. There is no way how to take the baby out from the back.
Well, maybe because there is a black magic done to these women. Because it's illogical. It makes no sense.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't make sense at all.
But you ever heard that in the modern day that women give birth to her back?
Not yet. I have never heard about that.
But the Pocong story tell us that fact, apparently. That means your father, maybe our father has... It was common maybe in that old time that women give as a backward pregnancy. I don't know how to say that. It's so weird that happened in the past, maybe. And then exploded from the back or from her back, and then she died along with her baby. I don't know. We need more research about that because I think it's hard to find that research because there is no Western Western research or paper to discuss that, and there is no. And then Indonesian blogger is pretty lazy to reveal the fact to the world.
From the point of view of science,
from the point of view, there is no explanation because no one spare time to answer that mysterious question.
To observe about this medical thing actually. But your question is right. Was this baby still alive or not? After being born, even though the baby's mother had been dead. Was the baby still alive or not?
Do you think people will suspect it will be a children of the Iblis because
of evil?
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe she is impregnated by demon or something like that, or the woman make a deal with Satan and then and then she can give birth abnormal. I mean, look supernatural because there is no. If there is a true life, I mean, how will the baby? I mean, how society will treat this baby because it's weird.
So the baby will have.
Maybe society
power.
will say you was born in the world with a abnormal
Yeah.
consequences
Because this baby is not from 100% from human
from the
being.
natural process like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Maybe the baby can
If it's point of view of spiritual things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Say if you have that experience, a wife, death, and then giving birth. How you treat your children? Will you consider your wife having sex with Satan before? And can you respect your children like you respect other people?
Yeah. And treat the children until they grow up, yeah?
Turn him to be, I mean, like a quote, you live long enough to be, I mean, you become hero or live long enough to be criminal, to be evil himself.
Yeah.
And you witness that.
Yeah, because it's 50-50, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We have no idea how to discuss that, even if this has happened to our true life. Hopefully that will happen. Because
but it really happened in Africa, yeah, in 2018, last year exactly, and it was a shocking thing. But I have never heard this happen in Indonesia. I have never heard this in Indonesia because in Indonesia maybe pregnant, that pregnant woman. Yeah, I mean that body would always be buried soon.
Immediately.
Yeah, after she or he dies, right?
Yeah.
We could not wait too long like this 10 days.
It could be happen, man. I mean, I think.
But maybe after they are buried, the baby could be born
and crying
inside the ground, and then after a day, she is dead. Because there is no oxygen.
Yeah. Maybe just 1 or 2 hours he already dead. But she could be fresh and healthy baby.
But how could the baby come out? That's a question too.
I think from the gas, according to this article. So the gas, the gas produced inside her mother womb.
Oh, the gas, yeah.
The baby out.
Okay, but the gas, it means the dead body was in the coffin, right? Coffin. Coffin has space.
Yeah.
For gases.
Yeah.
Something like that. But in our culture, we do not use coffin, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, the space is not too big for the dead body or for the space of gases inside the ground or soil down there.
Yeah. But maybe it could be maybe from the perspective of the baby, maybe it was from the afterlife, and then for a few seconds up and then dead again. Balik lagi ke sini.
Oh yeah.
Ke alam ruh.
The baby
alhamdulillah for a few seconds mati lagi. Kasian banget. Nggak jadi.
Ya benar juga ya. And then reinkarnasi.
And then the baby will be, katanya sih kalau yang mati bayinya jadi kayak menguntungkan orang tua, menolong orang lain juga katanya, according to Islam tradition. If you have a baby and then fail to born in the world, she will be your investment, although he will be investment in the afterlife maybe.
And will help the parents to be easy to go to heaven.
It is maybe a criminal that crime that we conduct without any remorse or payback because we don't understand because they're underground and then crying and then for a second
and we cannot hear the crying of the baby, of course. 2 meters down deep the ground, right? It's impossible for us to hear the crying.
Maybe for the parent it will be surprised. Loh, kok anda ini? I was your fucking baby. You kill me.
Yeah, you don't know me yet. You have not seen me yet.
Because you kill me before.
Yeah. For the abortion.
Yeah. But I forgive you, Father. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's interesting.
But it's true, yeah. Hey, this is true. This is the fact.
Because million like that occur in our land because we don't realize it.
Yeah.
There's so many non-woman pregnant death in Islam, and then they have to be buried immediately. And we don't know the rest of the story. It could be.
Yeah. Everything can happen, of course.
Yes. So weird and amazing.
Unlogically.
That's why I believe in supernatural, because so many things that we don't believe happen.
Yeah. It cannot be explained.
Illogical. Our brain cannot
receive, cannot understand.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to our conscious mind.
And we don't know how to explain it with science.
Yeah, science cannot explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is no not yet observation about that or research about that. Yeah,
it's too
because
difficult
it
for us to-
it doesn't have connection.
Okay. I think we missed some part of our discussion, but that's okay. Thank you for interaction. Thank you for interest. We will come back with point number 8 and 7 soon on round 2 of Instant Story episode 19. I hope you enjoyed this discussion and this topic. You can share your opinion if you truly have time for it.
Yeah.
Thank you for interest and
Thank
see you
you.
again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.